What's up, kids? Anthony Laporta Jr. In-Home Fitness and Health, all about health, happiness, and success. In this video, I said I was going to talk about what is the best bang for the buck home exercise equipment. First of all, that's going to be dependent, number one, on you and your goals. And then we also have to look at your budget and your available space. But that said, I am going to give an answer that I believe will cover the most amount of people, and it still will fit in the least amount of space at a very relatively low budget point. So, you know, not everyone is crazy, is a personal trainer, has a wife that's really cool and lets them have gym equipment everywhere. I've got equipment in the basement, the garage, the living room, and then I have a full squat cage in the yard with hexagon dumbbell kit from 10 to 100 pounds, chains. But this is my business, and this is equipment that I've accumulated over the past 15 years that I've been a personal trainer, the 10 years that I work for myself. A lot of my equipment is portable that I can bring to clients' houses, and then quite a few of my clients come to me and get the full experience with a lot wider range of equipment. So unless you're powerlifting, where obviously you need this cage, you need a barbell, you know, you can't do Olympic lifts, you can't do powerlifting without this stuff. And yes, even for certain levels of advanced bodybuilding and things like that, you're going to need to go to a gym, you're going to need more equipment. But whether it's a unique time like right now during quarantine where people are scrambling to get any home equipment because everything is sold out, the gyms are closed, or if it's a regular season and time where, hey, most people can't get to the gym 5, 6, 7 days a week. And that's what it really takes to be fit and healthy at any level. Now, you don't have to work out 7 days a week like a lunatic. I don't expect this to become your life. If you're just looking to be fit and healthy, look good, feel good, live longer, you can do that. But I still believe everyone should work out 7 days a week. Even if it's 10, 15-minute walk and stretch, some yoga poses, some qigong, anything, just to be moving. You know, I'd say 3 to 5 actual workouts, somewhere in the neighborhood of 45 to 90 minutes, depending again on your level of ability, and then what you want to do. So, what is my pick? Having done this and having a focus on training at home for the last 10 years with my clients, what is the number one thing you should buy that everyone can benefit from? And quite a few things would make the list. Dumbbell kits are wonderful if you have the space. I prefer to get a full kit, hexagon, or any other type of dumbbell. If not, you could go with something like a power block or an adjustable kit. But these still tend to be pricey, and you are somewhat limited to more of your bodybuilding type workout. What about suspension trainers, Ant, TRX, gymnastics rings, things? Those are fantastic. I'm a huge fan of them. I use them with all my clients. Most people, I think you can afford to have a TRX and what I'm going to recommend. But again, that's going to come down to you and your budget. And I'm trying to do the usual, what's the number one thing, Ant? What should everyone have? So again, what am I trying to address here? When we're talking about fitness, there's a few categories, right? So we want to look at, does this piece of equipment help you cover the different categories, like flexibility and mobility? Will it help you to be stronger? Will it help you to have better conditioning, cardiovascular, muscular endurance? May it contribute to some of the more advanced things like power, speed development? And how does it alter the way you look? Metabolic conditioning, fat burn, muscle building. How do we get all of that from one or two pieces of equipment? And then within that equipment, what's the best? So folks, if you haven't guessed it already, it is kettlebells, okay? So in my opinion, the kettlebell is the #1 piece of home exercise equipment that everyone should have. Yes, there is a little bit of a learning curve. You want to use these safely and correctly, but once you learn the basics, I'm going to shoot a separate video just to show you some of the wide variety of things you can do with kettlebells, but they are truly phenomenal because they will help you build lean muscle, burn fat, get your conditioning in. They can add to power, rotational power. They do help with stability of the joints. They can really work your core. Phenomenal amount of things you can do with kettlebells. And look, I love the mace. I love club bells, dumbbells, bands. I mean, I'm a gym equipment freak, but the kettlebell is the number one in my opinion. And then within the kettlebells, we've got two different classifications: sport kettlebells and your hard style. And it's a tough choice. If I had to go with one, and I'm going to do another video to explain why, I would go with the sport kettlebell. Yes, I said sport. So most people, I believe, would choose the hard style. I used to be in that camp, but I've recently decided that the kettlebell sport, it doesn't mean you have to practice kettlebell sport, but that is the style of kettlebell I would choose for you. So we're going to run down these kettlebells in the next video. What to look for in a kettlebell, where to get them, what should they cost you, and then in the part 3, we're going to go through some of the exercises that you can do to be healthier, happier, and more successful.